night before Christmas. Spring registration was looming. Not a hallway was silent. Too much humming and crooning. Republican legislators hung around on a dare, hoping that elections would not soon be there. The staffers were all in a holiday mood, their heads filled with visions of swag and free food. The old online faculty, without any caps, helped Kate settle baby Jack down for his nap. The staffers were all went out in the hall. There arose such a clatter. Deans sprang from the leather couch to see what was the matter. Luckily, instead of a NEASC takeover, it was Peter prepping another office makeover. Outside, the flakes of icy cold snoo were piling up faster than transplants from NU. We wistfully looked at the stars and then higher and saw 19 new deer and a flexible flyer. The sleigh was Rochester bound and moving so quick, we all knew this Santa and yelled out, "Stop, Nick!" More rapid than fast-track the coursers they came. Nick looked up from twin monitors and called them by name. Now Kristen, Sam, Sarah, Suzanne, Adam, and Kathy, on Jackie, Jody, Scott, Cheryl Lee, Beth, and Maggie, and David, Steve, Gary, Jocelyn, Michelle, and Tamara. Oh, and Pat. How we wished we had brought the webcam to the top of the stretch. Just don't let credits fall. Now Nashua, Nashua, Nashua all. This herd of new workers in red velvets and tweeds were laboring to keep the sleigh out of the weeds. Without any judging, distractions, or sidebars, they landed the sled along with some sidecars. Like the price of Greek bonds, Santa dropped wildly down, popping out of an air vent where we all stood round. He was dressed like our coaches, in tracksuits so sleek. We evaluated him carefully. He was clearly no geek. His hair, how it sparkled like a brand new website, and his eyes were half closed from working late nights. He held in his teeth an outlandish detector, used to find a new financial aid director. What with budget cuts, there are few presents in sight, but how about an aerial tour of our state by moonlight? Get some lemon bars for these reindeer and top off the gas, then we'll head up north toward Littleton via the northern pass. As we occupied the sidecars, we checked Nick's composure. We'd heard the North Pole had just squeaked by foreclosure. He glanced at his dashboard, frosty and dim, and saw something that gave him a satisfied grin. He urged the deer on with a shout, only kinder. Having no GPS, he used Identity Finder. Now we go north to somewhere. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, there's our new June venue ahead, Meadowbrook. We flew up by Littleton with its miles of candy, past the new Berlin prison. CJ grads, they'll find handy. Rochester was quiet, their phones had malfunctioned. At west, we could see Shenyang Li in Bo Junction. We zoomed over the State House, dark and grim as the night, and swung by a few likely new Concord sites. The tour, we said later, was fully enjoyed. For an hour at least, we'd been gainfully employed. After landing by turning the sled with a jerk, Santa went straight to his IntelliWorks. A sack full of goodies he'd left in the hall, and we watched as he triaged and sorted them all. For Todd, 50 distance ed state authorizations. And for Mary, a dozen new certifications. A leadership merit badge waited for Scott. Special students had made it, but a bribe it was not. A spiffy new health plan with deductibles, too. We all have to pitch in. What else can we do? Fried tomatoes for Sheila. Eggs for Nicole. And grad applications piled up in a bowl. The state of the college looked good to us all. Santa finished his doling out, then he stood tall. You'll turn out just fine. That's my assessment. Don't relax yet. They'll reward your investment. I've got to go back now in my workshop to fashion a bunch of new programs to help bring more cash in. Don't forget why you're here. It's the students you serve. Give them access, good value, and the help they deserve. Santa sprang to his sleigh, and the staff, they all scattered. But we all went home knowing exactly what mattered. The days will get longer, and the sun will shine bright, and Granite State College will rise to new heights.